Hi, this is Connie Fan from Soletron.com. I'm here with Tritonal.
Hi guys, Chad here.
Dave, what's up?
So we're here to talk about, what's going on here at Ultra today.
That we are. What a set. We just got off stage actually, and wow.
Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, I mean, we feel privileged each time we're coming here. So
Right.
it's been great.
Yeah.
So what's so special about Ultra that you love about it?
We were just sort of talking about that, like, there's a Miami vibe, isn't there? The beach, the sun, the city, and it's like spring's coming, summer's coming, so everybody's ready to sort of bust out the swimsuits and get tan and like, I don't know. There's a seasonal change going on, and then there's just the sort of vibe of Miami, So whatever the mixture of those are, it's cool.
So how would you describe your style to fans who listeners
don't know who we are or whatever?
With you guys?
Good question. I mean, we've been known as trance guys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of our fans would say bipolar. We're all over the place in our sets, but we like that though. Right. It gives a different energy.
It's a mixture of electro drops with melody and
it's unique.
Progressive house and trance. Yeah, I mean, to us, it's music. Like we've always loved big drops and we've always loved big melody, and so. It is what it is. I think the best thing, if you're new and you haven't heard Tritonal, would be go to iTunes and subscribe to Tritonia. It's our brand new podcast. It's on Sirius XM. It's every week, and it's like the newest tracks that we're hammering, playing, releasing, producing. So you really get a feel for who we are and what we're doing.
Yeah, I remember when I was listening to you guys live in Elena.
Yeah.
And I was just like surprised with some of the songs that you guys played.
Right.
Like Gareth Emery, you had Tiesto, I believe.
Right. Maybe a little Dot Alive, maybe a little Tommy Trash, right?
Yeah.
So
we're all over the place.
We like that though. Like those tracks are amazing. Like I love Reload by Tommy and Sebastian Ingrosso. Dun, 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 dun. And I love Above and Beyond Sun and Moon. Like, why do I have to hate those two? Because they're in different genres. Exactly. So that's what we think.
Yeah. So what inspires your music? Like what got you into like trance and even though
other music?
I think melody mainly.
Yeah, melody.
Any music that's like just pleasant to your ears, like it's inspirational.
Yeah.
It makes you want to get in the studio and start writing some stuff. I mean, that really I think is the heart of where we are and where we're from.
That's what we based all of our stuff on. And if you listen to our new EP, although it may be different a little bit structurally or arrangement, like those tracks are still based on what we felt like were cool progressions and cool lyrics and great melodies. And so if we make a big O drop, a big O wong bong down down down, so what? That's to keep the floor going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's still going to be around a good melody. Yeah.
So with all these different kinds of music that you guys play, like what would be your ideal collaboration? What kind of artist?
That's a good one. We've had
something that challenged us. It was something new, right?
We've collaborated with artists that we've looked up to. We've got Raphael Frost, BT, which I'm sure you've heard of.
Yeah.
Just really any artists that are being weird and unique, almost kind of like we are in a way, but on a different level that we're like, ooh, that would be fun to learn how to do. Like almost where you're learning from each other while at the same time you're creating something completely different.
Right, so it's like that curiosity that's got you guys going.
That's what it is. It is. It's the desire to learn and to be better. Mm-hmm. And if we can work with an artist that allows us to be better, it's awesome. And that was what's so cool about working with Brian, who's BT. BT came into the studio and it was like 2 days, 15 hours a day, non-stop, balls to the wall, like throwing ideas at each other and like learning how you work. Oh, that's how you do that in Logic. Oh, that's how you do that in Live. Oh, that's how you do this and that. And it was just like a learn session. And that's awesome.
Yeah, so, since you guys have been doing this for a while, what would be like the biggest thing that you learned so far? Like, biggest lesson?
Ooh, probably how to get your low end sounding big.
That has been the biggest challenge between the both of us since the beginning of the days. We've always been.
How does your kick and bass sound so sick in the club?
And I'm sure there's a lot of other producers out there still figuring it out.
Yeah, so that is even now. Yeah, it's. I mean, you think you just put a kick and a bass and it's nice, but it's not.
It's 60% of a track. I mean, it is. If you have a weak kick and bass, everything else.
Everything is out. Yeah.
That's what gets people jumping.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So not only working on the groove and the sound design and making the thing like dope in terms of like what the how it's moving along, but also like making sure that it's engineered very clean and very tight, and we're finally getting what we feel like is the best sound we've ever had, like from an engineering standpoint, so yeah, I mean, working with the latest stuff like the UAD plugins and the sort of analog modeled stuff, it's changing the game a little bit for us.
So what are your goals to bring it to the next level then?
I mean, I guess
keep trying to write from our heart. I mean, that's so hard.
I mean,
what do you want to explore or things you want to try?
The thing is, obviously, I don't know if you've heard it called our new REP, Metamorphic One. We're already exploring. We're already trying new ideas, and we're always going to continue to take what we haven't learned from that and we have learned from that and adjust it and make it better on the next track round. And that in turn evolves our sound and blooms into something completely whole.
So going into like tours, like where would you say what's like your favorite spot
to play?
Yeah,
that's such a question that we get all the time, and like literally like I could tell you cool places to go visit because like they're cool cities or they've got good beaches or they've got amazing mountains, but like we don't show up and play different sets in Australia than we do Moscow, than we do Denver, than we do Toronto. So and although all the venues are different, like EDM, because of the internet, is a global thing, right? And the kids know the tracks whether they're in St. Petersburg or they're in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? That the music is online, it's available. If you do your research, it's out there. So, I would think that some crowds and some markets are more educated than others. But at the end of the day, like they're showing up and having fun and they're raging. And to me, it comes down to a venue more than it comes down to a city. You know what I mean? Right. Or a promoter that's really done a good job in a market rather than, because I may love Seattle, but they may or may not have an amazing venue and with amazing promote, amazing street team, and amazing like market. Seattle actually does. We just sold out Foundation. Wow. But my point is, they may not, right?
Right, exactly.
They could be, be sort of slacking, and it doesn't mean that the city's not amazing. It just means that for whatever reason, it's tough there. We've played amazing places. We've played Honolulu, and we've played New Zealand, and we've done India tours, and we did freaking Australia tours, and we've played cool places, and all the places that I just mentioned have been really cool, especially New Zealand.
Oh yeah, New Zealand was awesome.
But I mean, what's my favorite place to play? Probably EDC Las Vegas.
Why is that?
Because this crowd is so big, and the production is so huge.
Yeah, I know.
And you've got firecrackers going off with freaking laser beams and freaking people flying from the sky and like crazy art.
Rides.
Yeah, and it's like it's crazy.
Oh, not only that, everyone flies in from all over the world for it anyway.
Yeah. So it's a people watch, like all kinds of costumes that you see.
Right. So I wouldn't say Vegas is my favorite city. Right. Like for me, the smoke and the casinos. Like I'm not that kind of, I don't care about it, right? But I love that event. So when you say, oh, what's your favorite place to play in the world? To me, it's not about a city. It's about, well, what's the event?
The
like I love playing Government in Toronto because that club's insane, right? Cool House Room is mental. Toronto's also a cool city, but like when I think about it, I think about the venue. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Awesome. So, what can you talk about the latest like EPs that you have?
Yeah, definitely. It's Metamorphic One.
Yeah, we just mentioned Metamorphic One, and that's going to be 3 tracks on the EP. We're just released Bullet That Saved Me, the original one.
The single came out Monday.
Yeah.
Top 20 Beatport within 3 days on the Progressive House chart. Yeah, it's doing good. And it's our first. Is it our first Progressive House release?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it is our first.
Progressive is really big.
And it's a harder chart in terms of how much competition there is and how many artists are trying to push sort of that particular one. And so, yeah, I mean, for it to be doing that well is great, you know. And we'll have remixes of all 3 tracks, and then we'll get into the next, you know, couple EPs here in the coming months.
Do you have anything last, like a
To
last
say,
shout out?
yeah, I guess just the Tritonians who are supporting all the tracks and who have. Thank you for Ultra Music Festival, guys. Miami was awesome, and yeah, we hope to see you around the globe on a dance floor very, very soon. Cheers.